woman sucked into ocean by shark after attempting to feed it by hand. If you've ever wanted to hand feed a shark, this video may come as a warning to you. Melissa Brunning was on a once-in-a-lifetime trip when she was dragged underwater by a shark after attempting to feed it by hand. To make matters worse, the bay in which she was cruising on a friend's superyacht was also crocodile-infested. To view this video, please enable JavaScript, and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5. Video. Terrifying footage of the encounter shows Melissa bending down to give the placid tawny nurse shark food, only for it to hoover her finger along with the food. She is sucked into the water and later admitted she thought she had lost her finger. Melissa, from Perth, Australia, was sailing with friends during a 2-week holiday in remote Dugong Bay in Western Australia. When their boat was surrounded by the sharks, she was the last of her friends to try feeding the sharks but didn't realize she shouldn't attempt to feed it by hand but instead should drop the food in the water nearby. It quickly became evident as to why. Melissa told Perth Now the shark's mouth was like a hoover and her entire right index finger was swallowed by the animal's razor-sharp teeth. "I think the shark was in shock as much as I was," she said. "The only way I can describe it is this immense pressure and it felt like it was shredding it off the bone." The 34-year-old added, "I came up and I was like I've lost my finger, my finger's gone." X-rays later revealed her badly infected finger had a fracture and torn ligament. Melissa says she was lucky and wants people to know that the shark bite incident was completely my fault. "It's not the shark's fault at all, but it could have been a lot worse," she said. "I'm not a shark victim. I have full respect for sharks, I think they're incredible. I've always had the opinion that when you're in the water, they're top of the food chain, it's their domain. We're not meant to be in the water, if we were we'd have gills." She is still taking antibiotics after having surgery to repair her broken finger and said she has learned to respect marine life and look at it in awe but just leave them alone. If you have a story for our news team, email us at webnews@metro.co.uk. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.